We're doing the MCert 2023 coursework assignment, and we're solving algebraic equations. We're doing 1F, and let's take a look at this one here. This is the second version of this one, and I just want to introduce a slightly different way of resolving the bit on the on the left here. And we're going to turn this into a single fractional, or just keep it as two fractions. Why not? And let's just do that. So that implies that I'm going to keep it equals to 5 on the other side. But I want this to have the same denominator. If it's got the same denominator, then I can subtract it. To make this the same as this one over here, all I have to do is I look at the denominator on this side, and I'm going to multiply everything here by 10. And to make the one on the right the same as the one on this side here, I look at the denominator on the left and make everything multiplied by 3. So I'm going to, here we go, so let's do the first bit. So 2x plus 5 over 3, but this has to have the same denominator as the one over here. So I'm going to look at this denominator here and multiply everything here by 10. I'm going to multiply this by 10, and I'm going to multiply this by 10. There it is. Now I'm going to look at the denominator here and say, I want this to be the same as the denominator here. In this case, I'm going to have, this is at the moment, it's an x over 10. But I want this to be the same. So I look at the denominator here and I go, I'm going to multiply everything on this side here by that number there. So I'm going to multiply this by 3, and I'm going to multiply this by 3. And I succeed. So let's have a look now. I'm going to expand this all out. 10 times 2x, well, that's going to be 20x. 10 times 5 is going to be plus 50. And again, all over 3 times 10 is 30. Minus, I got a 3x here, and I got over 3 times 10 is 30. And that equals 5. Now, because the denominators are the same, we can just add them together now. So I can say I've now got 20x plus 50 minus 3x all over 30. And that would work fine. So let's have a look. I've got a 20x minus a 3x. Well, I'll cross those out. That gives me a 17x. I've got a 17x. I've still got my plus 50. And all over 30 is equal to 5. Now, I do want to get rid of the 30 on the bottom, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 30, multiply all of this by 30, multiply all of this by 30. And of course, 30 divided by 30 is 1, and we're left with 17x plus 50. Remember, we only did this little juggling act here of multiplying both sides by 30 just to get rid of the denominator. And now we have 5 3s are 15. We place the 0 on the end. And now we can say, let's subtract 50 from both sides. So gradually we're whittling away the bits we didn't want, and we're being left with the x's. There they are. 150 minus 50 is going to be 100. And 7x divided by 7, and I'm going to divide both sides by 7. Oh, look at that. That was 17. This is 17. This is 17. This is 17. Gosh, caught myself out there. Did everyone catch that? I didn't even say. It just shows how easily. And I'm going through exams every day, watching people do exactly the same thing. They're just silly mistakes. They're just silly mistakes. And I get caught out the whole time. And everybody else does too, which is why it's so useful to talk it aloud. And even then, I was too intent on getting to the solution and not, because I can see the solution. It's interesting when you see the solution in sight and you're really going for it. You think, right, I'm almost there, I'm almost there. You know, goalpost in sight, end in sight, nearly done. And your little tiny mistakes like this slip in. So you really got to watch that. Okay, so I'm left with an x is equal to 100 over 17, and that's our solution. And I would actually express it as the improper fraction that it is.